Alright guys, just moving some stuff, getting stuff ready. I got the survival hemp stove pieces drilled out. I just did 2 in the bottom. There you go, you can see it. 2 in the bottom, 2 in the sides. And I won't know until I do a burn test if it's going to need more holes for smoke and good combustion. But for right now, I have this plastic container, and I'm going to put some vinegar in there from the Dollar Tree, of course. And I'm going to basically use the vinegar to etch the metal. And what that does when you use galvanized, you basically do it just before painting. And I think that's enough. Yep. I just got a little bit left. Basically, it's acidic, so it etches the steel. And that's what you want when you do just before painting some metal. You give it a nice etching acidic bath with the acid. Actually, I'll use the rest of it up. Might as well. It's only $1. So that gives it a little bath. So I'm just going to wet each one down a little bit and let them sit. And we'll see how that works. So let me see if you guys can see this a little better on camera. There you go. So I just got it in the acid bath. Basically, it's just a vinegar bath, mild vinegar. It's like 5% acidic, something like that. So each one I'm going to pull out. That's enough time for that one. So I'll start throwing the next one in. And I'm just going to wipe it off with just a regular towel. And basically this helps the paint stick to the metal a little better. And it kind of gets rid of any of the oils and stuff that may be on there as well. So it's a good thing. And it comes out quite dry once you wipe it down. It's not like it's going to be stuck on there for what... So I can basically paint after doing all this. So this guy's done. I gotta keep him high and dry. It's trying to snow here, guys, so I'm gonna put the metal down here. This guy's ready now, should be. He's been submerged for a little bit. And the next one. And yeah, once I finish this, guys, I'll arrange these on. I have some paracord, or well, it's like a cheap knockoff cordage. It's not even real paracord, but it'll work. I'll string these all up through the holes in a line, and that way I can paint all of them and leave them out. I'll do one coat to start, and then I'll come back out in a couple hours, do a secondary coat, and it even says maybe even a third on the can. So we'll see. Okay, that guy's done. And I got a phone call, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about the phone call there. I finished the rest of these off. Dried them, and it's starting to snow. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Probably not the best time to be painting anything, but let's see what I can get done. I'm going to string, I got some cordage here, I'll show you. I'll dump the vinegar out. Alright. Okay. So, I got some, this is some older cordage that I have just laying around that I'm going to basically just string it up, and hopefully this will work. I got to find a area to string it up to. and where I can paint at the same time, and then maybe make a little covering for the plates here so they're not affected by the snow. So let's see what I can do. I'll be back once I find some some space to put this in. Alright, so I got the one end attached to the barbecue. I'm just gonna run the plates down this thing and do what I can in that regard. Spread them out so I can get both ends. When I do paint, so give them some spacing anyway. Then I have there's a garden, well, it's garden stake basically I can use to attach to. You'll see it in a second. I may have to, yeah, I gotta move the plates. I'm pretty much rednecking, jerry-rigging this right now, guys. So, that's the way it is. Just so I can get some tension in the rope here. And there she goes. Have to wipe those off. Okay. Don't cooperate. Now the tricky part. Spray painting. You guys see that okay? They're hanging 10 over here. The tricky part is going to be spraying the units without getting anything else. I may roll the barbecue. And then I'll probably have to change camera angles for you guys, because that's the way it is. I guess that's a little better. Let's take this planter off for now. Let's see if I can move this guy up. There you go. You guys see that okay? So I basically moved the barbecue so I can get some spraying done. And then I'm using the Stove Bright. And then I'll have to cover this somehow. I don't have any let's see, do I have any? Yeah, I got the bug out right here. I guess I could find. I don't think the snow's gonna hurt it. I'll chance it. Give this a good shake, and then we'll see what I can do here for a coating. Really? There she goes. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera, guys, but kind of gotta get this thing sprayed. I better put some cardboard down for those guys, because this stuff's kind of drippy. Definitely gonna need a couple coats for sure, though. Alright, that's one pretty much done. Make sure the other side's sprayed. Gonna have grip marks, but that's the way it goes. So there's one done, guys. See if you can zoom in on her. Now it's definitely gonna need a couple coats, but we'll see how it does. So I'm gonna finish the rest and then I'll get back to you guys later. Alrighty, guys, so we got some nasty spraying going on here. But like I said, that's the first coat. I'm going to let that dry for a couple hours out here. Luckily I didn't get anything on the barbecue. They are dripping heavily, actually. But we'll let those air dry out here for a while, a couple hours maybe. Then I will do some more coats, 2 or 3 possibly. And we'll go from there. So this is the survival stove that I'm building. Didn't cost me anything. It's all sheet metal, that scrap sheet metal that I had. So I didn't go from any plans or anything like that. I just kind of went from what some of the other ones I've seen online, and go from there. So we'll see once this is dried and cured over the next few days or so. And then I'll have to go out and find some tinder and some stuff to burn. Do a burn test with this stuff. And we'll see how well it works. So, till then, we'll see you later, guys.